Hey, welcome to the channel. We did a piece previously, a few months ago, on blue light protocol, what you should and shouldn't do on a blue light situation, whether that be police, fire engine, ambulance, Coast Guard has blue light, doesn't it? I think it does. And there was so much response to it, and that's really good. So if you've landed here by accident, or whether you're a regular subscriber, you're most welcome. So we did a piece. It was a few months ago, and it was all about blue light protocol. It talked about bluelightaware.org, which is a website you should visit and have a little watch of the video. It plays a video that's 3 minutes long that talks you through what you should and shouldn't do in a blue light situation. I've even put it on the channel. So there's 4 tabs on the channel. I think there's videos, shorts, playlists. I think it's, yeah, playlists and something else. So the playlist one, you'll find a number of helpful little videos that are just good content, really. One of which is blue light aware. So if you're learning to drive, you've been driving for a while, you're thinking about learning, or you passed your test a gazillion years ago, it's all good because it will tell you stuff that you may have forgotten. So I encourage you to have a look at that. So my guest once more is blue light paramedic, wife, mother, small business owner, Tracy Struth. Hello. Thank
Hello.
you for coming again.
Holiday edition.
Yes, yes. So we're going to do this when we got home. All my stuff's done in my shed, my office. But thing is, we'll get home and then we'll just go back to being working, and it'll be work, 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 work.
Oh no, tell them the real reason. So I'm scuba diving with sharks tomorrow, and there's a possibility I may not come back from that.
Yeah,
and he really wants this video doing, so he's made me do it. Made me do this.
Yeah.
On holiday.
So we did that. So we did that spot, and it's on the channel. Blue light aware: what you should do when a blue light vehicle approaches, part 1, if you will. And this is from the questions that we got sent afterwards. Going, oh, I've read your watch your video. What about this? What about this? And what about this? So what I'll try to do is blend them all together. You may or may not want to answer some of them. I don't know. I don't know if it's commercial secrets or whatever. But yeah. So first up, then, why did you do this today?
Because I'm scuba diving tomorrow, and there's
And
a
you might get
possibility
killed
I
by
might get killed by sharks.
Yeah, you might be a good
there is
paramedic
that.
yourself.
Yeah, what do you do?
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
And you know, people wanted to know, and it's nice. I don't mind answering these questions. That's no problem.
Can I just say, while I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm watching some guy reversing a golf cart that's barely the width of the pavement,
Yeah.
like a boss, like proper one-handed, full of botella agua. Or yeah, I don't know those words this week. Yeah, like a pro.
God
Nice
bless
one.
your lingo.
Nice one, my friend. So I think the why did you do the video? That might have been the original question. So why you're doing it, but why did you even do it in the first place?
2 reasons. You asked me to.
I did.
And bribed me with pizza and beer.
Yeah, I did that.
And it's good that as many people as possible can know what to do when they see a blue light coming up behind them, or you hear a siren, because people have a tendency to panic and then make dangerous and stupid decisions, which if we can avoid, that'll be good.
Aye. What's the worst thing you've ever seen doing this job?
My paycheck every month.
So banging the saucepans, that doesn't top it up,
Every Thursday.
Did you banging the saucepans?
No, that didn't help.
That don't
to
work
be honest,
in the shop.
That's possibly the worst question that anyone can ask. It makes us relive properly one of the worst moments of our life for your dinner conversation, and someone's worst event of their life is not something that we want to talk about over a YouTube channel or over dinner or something like that. So probably not that question. I'm not going to answer that question.
Fair enough.
But yeah, my pay slip's pretty grim, not going to lie.
What does it take to become a paramedic?
Hard work, dedication, a degree. You have to go back to, if you've not already got a degree, university. In my case, I had to go back and get all my GCSEs. Hard work, dedication, literally putting your whole life on hold for the 3 to 5 years it takes to train to do it and beyond, because you're constantly learning.
If you could choose any job, though,
and a good sense of humour. Oh, if I could choose any job, what would it be? I'd be a paramedic.
Do it all over.
It is the best job in the world.
Kylie, if I had to do it all again.
Yeah, when it's great, it's great. When it's, I mean, you've seen me on my bad days.
Yeah.
So when it's not good, it's not great. But we see everything from birth to death and everything in between.
Mm.
And when it's good, it's amazing. And when it's bad, it's really bad. See things that people probably don't see in a lifetime. I would be a vet, but I would never be able to put an animal down.
Yeah.
So we'd probably have a lot more animals than we do now if I was a vet. So because we don't have room, I'm a paramedic.
Is it fair to say the ones that you help and the fact that you might even think only I could have done this today,
There are people alive because of me
that
today.
keeps going on the dark days?
Some days, yeah.
Yeah. What's that pet hate about driving?
But to be honest,
Yeah.
when you were in the car,
Nice. Okay.
I don't like. We've got a story where I put you in the back seat.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to cut corners,
Physically.
literally.
Yep.
And
Actually.
he has a tendency to point that out. He won't let anything go. He is always a driving instructor.
Yeah, I didn't watch Frozen.
That's my pet hate. Is I love you dearly, but my God, take a day off. This is the holiday edition. This is how many days off you have. You move your office to a different
premises.
Wi-Fi code.
Yeah, it's like I should get it on the side of the car, like what's it, London, New York, Peckham, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He
actually needed a paramedic yesterday when he burned his
yeah,
hand.
I'm going to get to that. I'll get to that. Yeah, so
And I was like,
as a paramedic,
no,
we
mate.
need one, right? I've been
on
in gyms all over the world, right, and in England and whatever. And there's a water cooler, and there's a great old big bugger off like size your finger water in the top, and there's usually a tepid tap and then a tap that makes it extra cold, right? So I went to the thing today, done my sets, whatever. I'm like, right, let's have a bit of Coolio Agua. So the little like grey button, I'm like, I don't want that one. I want the coloured one. I burnt the hand. Like, who puts hot water in a bloody water cooler? Is people having soup or something in between their sets or porridge? What?
I think it was user error.
No, boiling hot water, man. El Scaldio.
Womp womp.
I rang 111, but I couldn't get through.
That's for paramedic when I'm on holiday.
Paramedico, I should have said. Paramedicas, girl. Boy, oh God, this language is so hard to crack. Where can you park?
Where can I park?
The ambulance.
It depends. If I'm on a job.
Yeah.
Anywhere, pretty much.
Anywhere. What, red line, bus lane, someone's
red
driveway?
Line, bus lane,
do
driveway,
not park here,
middle of the
for
road.
guests in the hotel.
The whole shebang.
Wedding spot
if I'm on
where
a job.
the wedding people are going to put their wedding car in an hour.
Yeah, if I'm on a job, then if it's a job, then yeah, I can pretty much park that thing where I need to park it until I can safely move it.
So I think that almost answers this one, but I'll ask it because someone asked it. Why did you block my driveway?
Because you were in the way of my job.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about a person. The person's asked this question.
Why did I block the driveway?
Why did you block my driveway?
Why did I block the driveway?
Yeah, maybe they saw it as you.
Okay. If we're going to a job that's next door or down the road and there's literally nowhere to park and we've got to get there quite quickly because someone is life or limb sick, then we may block a driveway. If it turns out to be not something that's life-threatening or life or limb-threatening, then one of us will come out and move it to a more appropriate and considerate place. But if someone's life's in danger and your driveway happens to be blocked, apologies in advance. But life takes precedence.
Great. Yeah, so...
I've had my driveway blocked by an ambulance. Made me late for work. I had to ring control and say, I actually can't get to work today because an ambulance outside my driveway. I took a photo, proved it and everything.
That'd be like the equivalent of someone parking outside my house on their driving test.
Excuse.
So I'm paraphrasing the question of it because it's right words, but so yeah, I had blue light ambulance. Someone came to my house. I wanted to follow you to the hospital, and I was told no. Why not?
Because you'll get a speeding ticket. You can't go through red lights because you don't have blue lights to do so, and it's dangerous to tailgaters. We could slam our brakes on because someone's gone in front of us at the last minute, or anything could happen, and you can't see that. So if you're tailgating us, that's highly dangerous. Don't follow us on blue lights, and we go sometimes quite quickly.
Right. Why is it I've seen ambulances on blue lights, big hurry, cut through all the traffic, and then over by the side road, then they stop and turn all the lights off? What are they doing? Are they trying to go to the shop or something?
Definitely not. So every time we put the lights on, these ambulances are so smart. They know when we put our indicator on, they know when we brake, they know what speed we're going. They're more computers than anything now. So we can't just put the lights on because we feel like it, because everything is tracked. It could be that a job came through and it's decategorized from a Cat 1 to potentially 3 has blue lights on. Anything above that, we don't drive on lights. Or it could be that there's a closer resource and we get stood down from the job and therefore we're not on a job, therefore we don't put blue lights on. Or something more tragic may have happened and therefore we no longer need to rush.
The race is no longer on.
Yeah.
So could it be like oh god, blue lights, oh I can't inject this person, how the hell am I supposed to do this, it's bouncing everywhere, pull over, I'm going to do my thing. Is that thing?
Yeah, sometimes, but we leave the lights on.
Oh, right.
If I'm pulling over at the side of the road and someone's got very poorly and I'm not driving, I would be driving if it's someone, I wouldn't be driving if it's someone really poorly because I'm in the back. But say for instance, we go to someone, they're medically quite stable, I'm driving, someone else is in the back and the patient takes a turn for the worst and needs 2 of us, we pull over, but we leave the lights on. Well, we run around and then we do whatever we need to do and then we carry on.
Okay, so just while I hold my cup in my hand, I'm looking in there. So how do you get a decent cup of tea when you go to another country and their tea bags are naff?
Bring your own milk, bring your own tea bags.
Fair play.
100%.
So then, just to prove your Duolingo skills, if I wanted one of these, what would I ask for?
Oh, un té con leche, dos azúcar, por favor.
Okay.
I missed out a few words there.
Yeah, you get through with that.
Yeah, you understood.
You want though, the word at the beginning.
Queers.
Yeah.
QS. You want, I want, I don't know.
So bring your own tea bags is definitely my advice.
Yorkshire tea.
Don't bring powdered tea because
No.
but you have a job explaining that at customs.
Customs have an issue.
And what's it? Coffee mate, bringing bags of white powder into Colombia or no, don't do that.
They didn't like the aerial washing.
No, they did not like
I always
their
slipped
vanish.
something in his backpack.
The only thing that was going to vanish was me into the bloody cell.
Very funny.
But my pants would have never been so white. Can I leave tokens of appreciation on your ambulance when you're in someone's house?
You don't have to.
No, but they said, can I?
Yes.
People want to stick Kit Kats on there and all that kind of jazz.
I've had a Kit Kat on the windscreen once. It made my decade.
Yeah.
Honestly, made my decade. It's so sweet. I love it. But people don't have to, obviously. But yeah, please do.
I saw somebody let I saw somebody let people into the front of the queue at McDonald's when I was there. Is that something that you'd like to happen?
Yeah, that's really
I didn't
sweet.
mind doing it.
Yeah, that's really sweet. People don't need to let us go. We're no better than anybody else. We're just people that, drive an ambulance or whatever. But it's typical that whenever we go somewhere, we get like a 45-minute break. We'll go grab a sandwich. It's just typical that you're queued, you get to the front of the queue and the radio goes off.
Yeah, and
you have to dump everything and go. I've had to leave. We've filled the ambulance up with diesel before. And then we've gone to pay for the diesel.
Time to go.
And we have a call and we have to drop it and go. Obviously, we go back and pay, and the places we go to tend to know us. But yeah, if we get a category 1 job in, it's a drop and go.
Can doctors on green lights do what you do with the traffic laws?
No.
Okay. So what is it, a courtesy light then, or something like a let them have a green light?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've researched it. But yeah. So
I think it's just it's a bit like the milkman.
It's more a courtesy
light,
thing. Yeah. It's like, please let me pass. Would you mind? But they don't have exemptions to that.
I don't think they do now.
Oh yeah, that's good. Do you have to have a different qualification to drive that little car versus a big ambulance?
No.
I guess I mean blue light vehicles, right?
Yeah. No, it's the same qualification, but you do have to do an extra day or 2 learning how to manoeuvre a car as opposed to manoeuvring an ambulance. It is a different beast because you can't see as much when you're in the car. They do go a lot quicker, and it's different. It's a different way of driving, but the same, if you know what I mean. It's the same exemptions, it's the same qualification, but you've got to learn how to manoeuvre traffic when you're in a 5-ton truck as opposed to when you're in a little noddy vehicle.
1-ton car, yeah, lower centre of gravity and all that.
Yeah.
What vehicle checks do you do each day, and do you actually do them?
Yes, we have to. So we have the vehicle checks that we do, which is tyre pressures, tyre treads, oil, water, before every shift, and you have to tick a box to say that you've done it. Hit the horn, all the lights have to be checked to make sure they're working, brake lights, headlights, the whole window wipers, I can't remember all of them. I do them every day. I do them
So
automatically
some
now.
sort of list or something, right?
Yeah, there's
Like you got
there's an
tickets.
electronic list that you have to tick, and then if you don't tick it and something goes wrong on that vehicle to say that you've checked it and it's okay, and then you've not checked it and it's not okay,
Aye.
we're liable as the drivers.
Yeah.
It's not, we're not exempt from motor vehicle law.
Yeah, so you couldn't. You had an ambulance of a slightly bald tire or something.
We
you could
can't
still
go
be in
out
the
in that.
soup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not allowed to because it's the driver's responsibility. It's not the employer's. And then we have more checks to do for equipment in the back. We check the defibrillator every day. All
What,
the
on each other?
equipment. No, there's a little black box that you put on just to check the charge, and then it prints out to say you've done it.
Start bandaging each other up.
Yeah, so we have to check all the equipment's there, check all the bags are kitted out, make sure we've got everything we need, make sure all the oxygen is at a reasonable level. For
Yeah.
We have to be able to turn up and do any job at any time.
Right.
And we have to have a minimum of 2 cardiac arrest equipment on board at all time. So if we go to a cardiac arrest, use a load of equipment, we've still got to have enough equipment to do another one back to back. You don't just get one of everything. We've got more than enough.
So, sub question then. So you have to follow a list.
Yep.
And check a vehicle head to toe every day.
15 minutes.
Right.
That 5.
So can I ask why 20 years you've never checked any car you've ever had and not
I
I've had to do it?
I have you for that.
Well, I don't have a checklist.
You don't have a dog.
If I made you a checklist and plasticise it, would you use it?
No, probably not. I'm not gonna lie.
Interesting.
Where's the Hoover kept?
Don't start with that. I'll ask
I'm just saying. I do the house. You do the car.
Right,
that is a contractual agreement made by a priest in a church.
All right, 2000 and.
Oh, you're going to be in trouble now.
2018.
Okay.
No, that's the wrong year. Let's not do that. 2017. I'm making stuff up now.
Okay.
2017. What's significant about that year? One thing that's significant about that year.
I don't know.
I cut the plug off the cooker. You didn't
Did
notice?
You really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have noticed.
Most expensive fag lighter I ever bought. Vehicle checks. And then, last one, closing one then.
Yeah.
If you wanted people to remember, well, you can do this 2 ways. If you wanted people to remember to do 3 things and then not to do 3 things, or just do 3 things, whatever one you want,
All right.
what's your parting message so people go, got it?
Don't panic when you see a blue light. People forget how to drive when they see a blue light or hear a siren.
Yeah.
Don't mount the curb. Don't do that.
Climb on a roundabout. That kind of thing.
Don't do that. I've seen people mount the curb and almost take out a pedestrian.
Yeah.
Well, don't do that. Just don't panic. Get out of the way when it's safe to do so, and just.
So what about that whole Moses thing where people go like that?
Oh, I love that.
Down the Red Sea.
Yeah, we call it the Moses because people part quite nicely and we can just go through the middle. That is lovely. But then you always get someone who's already in the perfect position, and some usually BMW or Audi driver just decides to cut across.
Other car brands are available.
Oh, they are available, but mostly these ones, I don't know if the indicators are an additional.
I reckon once you bought a shiny paint, you ain't got enough money for the indicators.
I don't know. Or maybe they've
system.
not got, I don't know. But they tend to just, I'm being a bit prejudiced here, but it tends to be the Audis or the BMWs that just cut straight in front of you when it was a perfect gap that I could have got through. You didn't need to move, and now no one can move.
I imagine as well, why go in the bus lane in the car when you could just blast down the bus lane in the ambulance?
Because people are taught to move to the left and let people around them. So when we do our blue light training, we're taught to watch out for that. Because people will automatically move to the left, even if it's into a bus lane.
Yeah.
Even though we've got the exemptions locally for a bus lane, people will move to the left.
And is there anything? So you've kind of done a mesh of things you want and things you don't want them to do.
Mm-hmm.
What about watch that video? Would they learn from watching that blue light?
Yeah, I mean it's an all right video. If you've got how long is it?
3.5 minutes. It's not long.
Oh, is it only 3.5 minutes? If you've got nothing to do with your life and you've got 3.5 minutes, maybe when you're on holiday and you just can't not work.
Got it.
What?
Boil an egg. It'll be done by the time the video's over.
Oh my God, you.
Well, I'm just multitasking,
really?
Man. I make best use of my time. What can I tell you?
Clearly, because we're on holiday. This is the best use of our time.
So, thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
Anybody that even one person does the right thing, it's worth doing. That's why we've done this. But this has come from the questions, as I say. And so I know, you got a big heat, massive heat, but the video you did was the most watched guest video I've ever done. Like the ones, like some of the short ones about driving tests or something. Loads of strangers watch them, so that has a few more hits. But in terms of something that was made for education's sake, that's the most watched video.
Is it because it was the first one though?
It wasn't the first one it wasn't the first one I
think
ever
it
did.
was.
No, it's the first one we ever did, content-wise. But it came a few months after we got going.
No, I'm sure it was the very first
No,
one
it
because the
wasn't.
lighting was really bad.
No, the
and
lighting was
that's
pants.
why I was happy to keep it.
Yeah. No, we might redo it then.
This is
Now
why we're on a time limit here. I'm
Yeah,
like Monica
actually-
Geller from Friends. My
Yeah,
hair
yeah,
just gets bigger and bigger.
So what we could do, yeah,
this
I
humidity.
guess one of the things you could do, right, is thank you for watching this to the end. Watch the bluelightaware.org video if you don't do anything else. It's on the playlist part of my channel with a load of other things, helpful things to do if you break down, what if you've got the wrong fuel, car checks you can make, how to use a smart motorway. There's some other stuff that people just don't know. So you might find some mileage in them, and they're only a couple of minutes long. If you've got the time and if you've got the inclination, watch video number 1, Blue Light Spodabadoo, and tell us if you want it reshooting.
No.
Because the office has been done up and the lighting was a bit, but it was an experiment. I just wanted to get something out there and people watched it and I thought, all right, leave it. This isn't meant to be a whole well-edited thingy. This is all done in one take. You
I
can
don't
probably
think
tell.
we need to worry about it being well edited.
We're not getting a BAFTA or nothing, but it's just do it in one take, say how you feel and be real. I found that's much better than some polished 88 take, shiny shoes and a shirt and tie, but that's just me.
I've got a question for you then. Why
Yeah.
did you become a driving instructor? I just wanted to put you on the spot because
Yeah.
I've seen you put many people on the
There's
spot.
two-
It's
there's
nice
two
to have
real
him on the
reasons,
spot every
really.
now and again.
There's two, yeah. There's a load of things I could say, and they're all partly true, but two real reasons of this. One, for the bajillionth time, I was put on the redundancy scrap heap at a supermarket where apparently life tastes better. What's their shitty slogan these days? Making life taste better or good food for all of us. Stephen Fry, you'll hear him on the radio. Anyway,
it rhymes with Mainsbury.
Yeah. So anyway, they put me on the redundancy scrap heap, but not for the first time. And the thing that was different this time was every other time, right at the beginning, they go, "Oh, we've got another job for you. Come and do this." I was like, "Yeah, all right," because I need to stay on. Truthfully, to keep the coin that I needed, I knew where I was with money to help you get through university and college and all the rest of it. That's why I did
my
it.
fault.
No, that's the truth. Because if you've got a job where you know how much money you're going to have each and every day, you can plan better, can't you? So I thought, stay where you are, even though you're not in love with it. And one of the things they did, thankfully, fair play to them, they gave you access to a careers advisor like thing. If you're old enough, you're old as me, you went to a career advisor in school and you're saying, "What do you want to be?" You went, "Oh, be a spaceman." And they went, "Oh, you got to do maths then or whatever." And you went, "Yeah, all right."
I said I wanted to be a paramedic and they said I wasn't smart enough.
Wallop.
I know.
Who's laughing now? So you got a kind of a careers advisor. And I went and sat and talked to this woman for about 45 minutes to an hour. She just asked me loads of questions. And I was just talking. And then she turned to me and went, "Do you know what?" I went, "Like, what?" She goes, "Do you know what you should be doing?" I went, "No." She went, "You should be a karate instructor." I went, "Okay." She went, "It's the only thing when I hear you talking, you come alive about.
It. Yeah.
Like everything, work, office, networking, all them bullshit words you use in an office."
You can't swear on YouTube.
I think I've done that now. And so she said, "You should do that." And I went, "How am I going to make that pay?" Because college, university, we were in that spot.
My fault.
So she said, "What you want to do is a crossover career. You want to do the thing as your hobby a little bit, and the thing that helps you pay the bills a lot, and then over time change it over, so that you end up doing like karate nearly all the time, and you're driving things on the side." Thing is, you can't make a killer living being a karate teacher if you don't turn people's pockets inside out. And I've been places that do that.
Yeah.
£100 a month direct debit, pay when you don't go, all that guff. We only ever covered the cost of the hall and the insurance, like £5 a week or something. And I only had to do that because the cost went up. So it was more a hobby, charge people the minimum. So I'd never have made a fortune. Not that I needed one, but I'd never have covered the cost of living doing that. Not really. But then we were, still might. We were moving to another country where they deep fry Mars bars and look for monsters in the sea.
We will go there eventually.
That's still on the plans. But I wanted a career I could pick up and go and do there. And I'm not really good at anything, but I'm good at that. I'm good at this.
You are.
So, transferable skills, all the rest of it.
How long have you been a driving instructor?
I think it came through to down Bookface. 9 years to the day, I think
9
today,
years.
that I got my green badge thing. So yeah,
Okay.
9 years. Imagine that.
So what year was that?
17. The day of the year I cut the cooker plug off, and you didn't even notice.
Okay.
Yes. So thank you for that. So if you like what you've seen, like and subscribe. Some stranger somewhere might watch this or some other content and go, "Oh my god, that's really helped me." So thank you for watching this. If I'm helping you, if you and me are working together, thank you for letting me help you. I know you had other choices, and there's lots out there. And if we're working together, I will see you the next time we're in the car.
If you got any more questions, okay, fine.
Go on, it's still going.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, if you got any more questions, let us know, because I do enjoy the gifts I get for being bribed. If I don't die tomorrow when
With
I'm
the
scuba
sharks and
diving with
whatever.
sharks.
Oh, remote don't work again. Right,
You've got to be.
gonna have to do the old-fashioned thing. This
Don't
is it's real.
don't do the
The
say it.
boom.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's off.